Hi guys, back online. I'm using Loom as my recording screencasting tool. As you see, you get to see me down here when I'm doing this. And if I clip, I can actually show you content um, as I go through and do this demonstration. And I'm going to show you how to upload any content, either from Loom, screencasting, or QuickTime to YouTube, if that is something you want to do. So as I'm capturing here, I'm actually showing you my email, and I'm actually logged into Chrome via my school Gmail account. And if you can see that, here's my account right up here in the corner. And if you can see that while you're in Mail and you look right above in Chrome, you're probably equally logged into both. And you need to be logged into both because it just makes everything simpler when we're going to move through this process. So I'm logged in and I'm going to show you how to get to my YouTube account. When you have a Gmail account, you have access to all of the Google tools. So if I've just opened a new tab so that you can see what those tools are. And I'm going to slide over here next to my account. See, there's my account. And I'm going to click on it. Looks like this little Rubik cube looking thing. And it's basically, it says Google Apps. And I click on that. And it's going to show me all of these apps that are a part of the Google Suite. Because once you have a Google account, a Gmail account, all of these suites are tied together and synced with it. So if you have 4, 5, 6 Gmail accounts, personal ones, in addition to what you've got with your Smoky Valley one, each one of those accounts has its own separate suite. So you have to kind of pay attention to where you're logged in. And that's important. So if I want to upload it to my YouTube channel for Smoky Valley, my Smoky Valley Gmail, I need to make sure I'm logged in with my Smoky Valley Gmail account, and I'm logged in Chrome with the same, right? So when I click on this, I'm going to see all my apps, and I'm going to slide down to where it says YouTube. I'm going to click on that. So it actually opens YouTube, and at first you might be confused and think, hey, how do I upload? How do I do this? Well, here's what you can see. I'm logged into my Gmail account. See there's my account. I can actually go to my channel, which I've already created, and you guys can customize yours if you wish, of content. And this is just one that I use for quick instruction. It's not a formal one, so it's pretty down dirty and easy. And if you notice up here to the left of my login, I see this little, it's like a little camera, and it says it's got a little plus. And if I hold my cursor there, you can see where it says create a video or post. I'm going to click on that, and it allows me to upload a video, which is what we're going to do, or to go live. And you can actually create live interfeed or process, have it saved to your YouTube, and then you can share that content. That's also a great option. So I'm going to click Upload YouTube. When I do that, it's going to take me to an upload box. And there's, notice it says upload with classic. That's like the old way. Just leave it the way it is. You can either select your file here by clicking that and finding your file on your desktop, or this is what's so simple about it. You can simply drag your video that you've recorded to this spot, and it's going to let me do that. And I'm going to walk you through this process so you understand what that means. So first you need to give your YouTube a title. So this is called How to Upload, right? I call it whatever I want to call it. And keep in mind that titles are kind of really important because they help indicate or share with your user what your content is. And again, if this is this is lesson number 2 for 8th grade. And you can add description, you can add links here, anything you want, okay? And if you notice while I'm talking, it's actually uploading the video and creating an external link. Now this link is not good until you walk through the process and the entire video has completed uploading, but you can start to see the process happening. You can actually upload a thumbnail here, and I do that a lot because I don't like this. I like a unified look, but Yeah, I'm also a little nutty. So you can click that and find a picture and then upload that, like of yourself or your class or whatever you want. If you want this to be in a playlist, you can actually click this and create playlists that you then designate um, this video to be grouped with, which is kind of cool. And here's the part that's the most confusing, and I want you to understand that. If you're an elementary teacher and you mark, yes, this is made for kids, awesome. Because what that really means is this content is safe for kids and that it will be marketed if you were trying to market things with advertisements that are kid friendly. Okay, so keep that in mind, but understand that my kids people who are making content for like late middle school and high school, you could put no, it's not made for kids, and that doesn't mean it's going to create graphic content or inappropriate content. It just means that it won't be marketed or shared with um, anything that's kid related. So this is going to make it specifically for kids, and this is going to give you more options. So it doesn't mean that it's bad. I want that. I think that's something that scares people. So once I've done that, I'm going to hit next. And it's going to say, it's going to talk about video elements, about adding end screens and back screens. That's for like people who have their own YouTube channels and really want to mess with that, and that's awesome. But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to hit next. Now you have to make a decision. Save or publish. Do you want this to be public? Okay, so in other words, other people can get to it. If you make it public, it's out there on the internet for everyone. And that's not necessarily bad because your content is lesson based and you might want to be able to share those lessons with other teachers across the state. And if you don't mark public, they won't be able to see it. If you mark unlisted, only people with the link to the video will be able to see it. So unlisted would be like if you're going to create some specific content for a small group, and maybe that's what you want to try, but I honestly am not ever worried about people finding my stuff because I kind of want them to find my lessons, so I don't do that. Private will let you only choose specific people to see it. And again, you have to set that up, just so you know. And you can also schedule this to show up at a later date if you wish. I tend to stick with public, again, your choices, but I wanted you to explain this. Then you can hit publish. When you do that, that is when it puts everything to go to town. And you're going to see this little video, and it's going to tell you how much of your video is uploaded, how long that you're going to have to remain, and how that's going to work. And I'm just going to hit close, and you can actually see a list of all my videos and my newest one that I just showed you how to uploading. And it's right here, and I can see that. It says it's still pending, it's not finished. And when it's totally finished, it'll drop a date. It'll show you how many views we have of the video that you have. Okay. Now you say, well, I need a link to that video. Look at your content. I can go back and edit the content of what I just set up, just like I showed you. I can look at how many people are viewing it. I can look at people's comments of it. I can actually just play it on YouTube, which I can share from, and I can show you that in a minute. Or I can just click options and get a shareable link, okay? And as you see that, it actually puts it on a clipboard for me. And voila, I'm ready to go to use that link. I can open that link in a new window. I bet it's not finished processing yet. It's not. And that's what I'm going to see if it's not finished processing. I can also share it here by copying the